I've lived a lot of places. In 25 years, we moved 23 places in the neighborhood. My children grew up in a whole series of schools and a series of cultures. And someone asked me once what it was like to grow up in a little town in Arkansas. And I said, well, it wasn't just any town. It was a town that had 3 colleges. There were a lot of educated people there. The high school had a lot of spouses of college professors. It was an unusual place. There was a lot of culture and all the rest of it. There's also a lot of religion. And I think what we took out of this, far more than any objective knowledge, was a system of values. And all of us have it. I read those biographies. Religion is very important to most of us. I mean, it's an essential part of our being. It's the core of our essence. Some of us are more skeptical about that than others, but we still have this sense of enormous rightness, that there's a right way to do things. And I'm looking at your faces, I think you've lived your lives according to that, because you have good faces. These aren't faces that are hiding things. You like who you are. You've grown up and you look in that mirror and you like the person in there. And the world is full of people who don't have that privilege. And I think Conway had a lot to do with that. I think the people who are our role models, as we talked about, our teachers, our administrators, and the people in our very lives. I lived outside the South for a long time. And I told someone last night when I finally came back to Charleston, I was overhauling a boat engine and tore the head gasket putting it on. And so I got in my little car and went down to the auto shop where I'd been buying the parts. It was an import outlet. And I went in and I told him what I'd done. He pulled it off the shelf. He handed it to me and I said, left the wallet at home. I'll be back. He said, it's okay. Just come in when you can. And I realized I'd come home to the culture that I grew up in. We trust each other. We believe in each other. And we love each other. And that's what I think Conway gave us as much as anything else. And it's an invaluable gift. And this is a society, in many cases, who've lost that sense of value. And it is, I think, without facing it. We were grounded in the 19th century, the 20th century. The end of an era. We were before the 60s, 70s, and whatever goes is fine. We knew in our hearts it wasn't just fun. We may have strayed off at the edges, but I think for the most part we came back because we knew in the core of our being what was right and what was wrong. And for the most part we would sum it up in one word. They made us honorable people.